Hello and welcome to the Waga Racing League Formula Renault 2.0 Cup at Interlagos. The only race has a reverse grid, and there was only one race due to clashes with the real F1. So that meant Jacob Reid was on pole for RSR, who had just joined the championship at the last minute, therefore running a spare car provided by Interlagos. Jake Smith was second, Sid Kumar third, Ismail Nadir fourth, actually for Interlagos. Henrique Pimenta was fifth, Dennis Kopp sixth, Max Shepard seventh, and Andrei Bortovsky was 8th, Ruben van den Hooding in 9th after not setting a time in qualifying. So, lights are out. Jacob Reid gets a good start there from second place, who is Jake Smith, who manages to defend from everybody. But Bortovsky gets a fantastic start, going to fight for second place here. 3 wide down into turn 1. But Bortovsky does not get second, he actually gets 4th, and there's contact between him and Kumar, more contact. Bortovsky runs wide. That's going to sacrifice their speed, more contact, and that's definitely going to sacrifice their speed. And that's going to help Max Shepard here, down the back straight towards turn 4. Bortovsky and Shepard side by side. As we see in the front there, Kopp and Smith side by side. But it looks like Bortovsky is going to be able to keep the position, he's up further ahead, and he does. And in the background there's a spin. I think that's Ruben van den Hooding. It is Ruben van den Hooding. What a bad race so far. Spinning on the first lap and not setting the time in qualifying. Still on the first lap here, and there's lots of side-by-side action, especially in the midfield. Up front there wasn't too much action, but there's a lot of action in midfield due to cars who started at the back being faster than the ones at the front due to the reverse grid, so they're all overtaking the fast people. I think this is the 2 VD Sport cars and Sid Kumar having a good ding-dong here on the first lap, and there was a bit of a wobble there for Ismail Nadir in the background there, but everybody's side by side down the straight. This is a big part of this race, the slipstream down the front straight, and Max Shepard trying to make a move on the Gold Coast RT car there, as we're looking at Sid Kumar, and that's a mistake through turn 4, and through goes Max Shepard. And now we're looking at Jacob Reid in the lead, or not in the lead any longer, as he spins through there on the grass and down into 3rd place. I think he's going to lose out to Max Shepard and Sid Kumar there, which is not going to be very good. Getting held up, he looked to be setting good pace, looked to be getting used to the car after very little practice, but it seems to not be the case after a spin down into 5th place there, but trying to work his way back up the order side by side with Kumar, side by 3 wide. Pimenta also joining in the action, and it looks like Kumar's got that. No, he spins through turn 1. Sid Kumar spins, and let's see what happens there. Sid Kumar around the outside, just too much speed in the corner, back and gets away from him, and that's what happened. Ruben van den Hooding here in 8th place, or not for very much longer, losing out to Jake Smith, who I think pitted. That's why he was behind him. But we're with Ismail Nadir here, and that's a spin. And just managing to not hit the barriers. But that's going to cost him. Sid Kumar on the back of the Frenchman, down into turn 4. And that's a classic overtake. But actually no, gets on the curb, gets a bit of a wobble. Deer, side by side, I think Kumar's still got it, gonna get it though, and he does. That was a good move by Kumar, but we're looking at Max Shepard here, locks up, and Pimenta up the inside, now the outside. Is he gonna make the move? He's gonna get the better run around the corner, and he does. Pimenta, what a move around the outside of Max Shepard in the VD Sport car, but Shepard's gonna go back up the inside. Is he going to be able to go around the outside? He's not. They're still side by side though. Through Magulo. And I think Pimenta's got it. I think Shepard might have a go. Down to 3 Young Cow. But he's not able to. And that gives Shepard the slipstream down the main straight though. And all Reid can hope for in the background is for contact or collision. But I don't think that's going to happen. Quite good drivers in this league. Side by side, down the straight, slipstream. Max Shepard should be able to get the position through turn 1. Looks pretty close. They're still side by side. through turn 2. And there's a car off, and they've collided. They have collided, and Reid was also involved there. That's going to give him some damage to his front wing. We're on board with Reid. You can see Cop, the leader, crashed off there, but that's just unlucky. Tried to avoid the accident, unable to. But Pimenta gets the worst out of it as we see another replay here. Just trying to spin it round. Shows into the path of Reid. But this is with Cop, and he spins. Allows Bortowski to go through. So he wasn't in the lead when he spun. So this is what happened to Cop. He just spins, similar to what Nadir did, but he hits the barrier and is out of the race. The two Gold Coast RT cars. There's going to be some team orders here. Kumar letting Pimenta through. Pimenta is much faster than Kumar. I don't think they should have done that. I think that they should have allowed Pimenta to get the slipstream. But here's Max Shepard, and he spins from second place. And manages to correct it though, but he might lose second. And he does. Reid goes through. Reid takes second place, and that's another spin on the same lap, just a few corners later. Shepard probably heated up the tyres a bit too much. Hot tyres, no grip, just spins back round again. But here's Jacob Reid now, and he spins. Round he goes, and unlike Shepard, completely comes to a halt. And that's going to allow Shepard to catch back up, and Shepard's going to be able to pass him easily. He's got more momentum, he's just going to go straight round. And unfortunately for Reid, he's going to lose out for the whole straight now due to the lack of momentum and having to pretty much restart, and the slipstream won't help him either. But on the last lap, Reid all over the back of Shepard. Two Brits fighting it out for second place. Sort of where the battle was the whole race, as we've seen. But Reid taking every alternate line possible, Shepard taking every defensive line possible. Reid looking to get a good result after a terrible qualifying session, but then did get an advantage from it, I guess, from starting first. But Reid, they're going to take exactly the same line through Young Cow. Reid don't think we'll be able to catch up to the back of Shepard within the slipstream in enough time. He may be able to get him down into turn 1, but turn 1 will be too late. And Shepard comes to take second place, right next to the pit wall. Reid is closing up, it's not going to be enough. Shepard takes second, Reid takes third, but the winner of the race was Andrzej Bortowski here, doing donuts, who wasn't really mentioned past the first lap, because there was no action around him. So, Andrzej Bortowski wins from Max Shepard in second, Jacob Reid third, Sid Kumar fourth, Henrique Pimenta fifth, Jake Smith sixth, and Ruben van den Hudding got 7th, 1 lap down. Dennis Company's rounded here with the 2 retirements. That's all from me in Interlagos for the Waga Racing League Formula Renault 2.0 Cup, but please do join us next time for both races at the Banque circuit in the south of France. Goodbye.